¿Cómo estás todos? Hello everybody, it's Jack. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to make a quick video because I know you guys probably saw the shorts. Big shout out. I think we got like over 100 or 200 views on the video about why I moved to Mexico. If you haven't, it'll be linked down below. So I wanted to make this video because this past weekend I went to Estacas y Tepoztlan. It's about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes outside of Mexico City. And you ever get the feeling that you have seen everything? And fun fact, one of my favorite movies of all time would have to be Avatar 1, the first Avatar. I just love the aesthetics of how it looked, how the city looked. And when we went to Tepoztlan first, and I had never, I'm gonna put like clips of the actual mountains and the drive going. And when I tell you, my brain was so in shock at how beautiful Mexico is. And just like we went to in the city of Tepoztlan, and we're in the city and I'm watching these children. I wish I got a video of it, but I didn't. I'm watching these children have this, like playing soccer on a field, but the backdrop itself behind this field was so beautiful. And it was at that moment that I had realized, after 5 years, London, Barcelona, now Mexico, and giving up material things, you know, giving up a BMW and giving up a loft apartment and things like that. Now my apartment in Mexico is nice. I know you guys have seen it. I posted it. But the material things don't matter when you have so much beauty. And I know that goes without question, or goes with question, when you're actually saying like, well, some of these people are poor. They are so rich to me, just my personal opinion. They're so rich in what they have, and that's a peace of mind. And I remember when I left America, I didn't have a peace of mind, but I had the money and I had the car and I had this and I had that. And it was just what you were taught. But this piece that I've had in going to the Tepoztlan was just like so amazing, as you can see from the videos. And then the next day, we go to Estacas. Now Estacas is similar to nothing I've ever experienced. You know, you have like the Bohemian type of waters, or the Caribbean type waters. And I don't want to say that's just like Mexico or just like the Caribbean, but it reminds me of those. Or Aruba, when I went to places where the water is just crystal clear. Also Trunk Bay in St. John's on the Virgin Islands. But it was so beautiful, so peaceful, so the people, I can't really keep saying this over and over. I've never been amongst so many people that are so welcoming, that are so nice. Even if they don't speak to you at first, it's the everything else for me. You know, it's they do feel you out first to see if you speak Spanish. But it's that camaraderie that they bring together, this togetherness, that even if you're there, even when you're there, they're going to give you nothing but respect. They're going to do nothing but be respectful to you, and of course want the same in return. But they're more curious. The Mexican culture, the Mexican experience for me has been nothing but curiosity. They're looking like, oh, you know. And for me, it's always to break these modes. So in Estaca, it was always Spanish. You know, I speak Spanish, but it's how I'm welcomed after. They're like, oh wow, you know. And a couple people have found my YouTube page, and a couple people have found my Instagram page, and they're like, we love how you speak about Mexico. We love that you get it, you know. And I always tell them, I'm not an expat, I'm an immigrant, because I think most people come from Europe or from America, and they're like, I'm an expat. No, you're an immigrant. You're the same thing that you would call you would call a Mexican in America or in Europe. You're immigrant. But it was so beautiful, guys. Like, I wish that I could have just filmed everything, but there's so many things that I just could not film, that I couldn't capture, that are just memories within me. And I'm planning on doing like this little series on YouTube where I'm going to go to a different pueblo, un pueblo diferente, cada las semanas, cada fin de semanas, lo siento. So that's going to be every weekend. I'm going to go to a different town, and I want to break down the stereotypes of what happens in Mexico and why people think Mexico is so dangerous. This is the safest I've ever felt. Again, I felt safe in Barcelona. Again, I felt safe in London. This is the safest I've felt out of all of them. So I want you guys to go on this journey with me. I just wanted to give you guys a video to talk about just this past weekend, show you some footage, because it was so beautiful to me. And I thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys. Make sure you share the video, and I will see you guys very soon. Hasta luego.